Hello everyone and welcome to the Daily Morning Podcast. So let's discuss how Indian markets closed in yesterday's session. So amid weak global cues, Indian equity market ended yesterday's session on a flat note with benchmark indices Sensex and Nifty closing lower by 27.1 and 18.6 points respectively. The action in broader markets continued as Nifty mid-cap and small-cap 100 outperformed the benchmarks with gains of 0.5% and 1.2% respectively. If we look into the top 5 gainers and losers of Nifty 50, then the top 5 gainers were Shriram Finance, NTPC, TCS, Axis Bank and Coal India, while top 5 losers were Nestle India, Bajaj Auto, Kotak Mahindra Bank, JSW Steel and Titan. Taking a look into the sectoral performance on BSE, then BSE Power Index was up by 1.2%, followed by BSE IT, Financial Services and Oil and Gas indices. The sectors which closed down were BSE Metal with a loss of 0.1%, BSE Healthcare Services, both these sectors also closed with a loss of 0.1%. BSE FMCG index was down by 0.3%. BSE Auto Index was down by 0.4%, and BSE Realty Index lost the most with loss of 2.5% in yesterday's session. If we take a look into the overall market breadth, then about 2,777 stocks advanced, and against that around 1,083 stocks declined. The stocks which made 52-week highs in yesterday's session there were about 125 stocks which made 52-week highs, which included stocks like Adani Power, Ambuja Cements, Bharat Electronics, Cochin Shipyard, Cummins, etc. And about 5 stocks made 52-week lows in yesterday's session. On the fund flow side, FIS net sold rupees 2,214 crores, while DIS net bought rupees 1,102 crores in the cash market yesterday. Taking a look into the global market cues, then overnight the US shares have advanced, led by softer growth in US industry services for the month of March 2024. The non-manufacturing PMI declined for the second straight month to 51.4 in the month of March against 52.6 in the month of Feb. So that boosted hopes of interest rate cut. However, the gains were limited as the Federal Reserve Chair Powell reaffirmed in his speech yesterday that the Fed will take a wait-and-watch approach to cut the interest rates, given the strong economic data releases and the inflation still being at the higher level. Asian markets are currently trading mixed and there are positive trends in GIFT Nifty, so that indicates flat to positive opening for our market today. Moving on to some of the stocks which will be in focus today, then Axis Bank is in focus. The Competition Commission has approved the proposed infusion of rupees 1,612 crores by the company in Max Life Insurance. So this will be neutral to positive for Axis Bank. KEC International has secured orders worth rupees 816 crores via across various businesses. So that's positive for the company in short to medium term. L&T Finance Holdings has released its March quarter business updates where the company's retail loan book has grown 31% on a year-on-year basis at rupees 80,010 crores. Retail disbursements has grown 33% year-on-year at rupees 15,030 crores. So the business updates are positive from L&T Finance Holdings and the stock may react positively in short term. Brigade Enterprises has signed a joint development agreement with United Oxygen to develop a Grade A office space with a leasable area of 3 lakh square feet, and the project has a gross development value of around 340 crore rupees, so that's positive for Brigade Enterprises in short to medium term. DMart, that is Avenue Supermarts Limited, also came out with its March quarter business update. The company's standalone revenue from operations has grown 19.9% year-on-year at rupees 12,394 crores. And the total number of stores as of 31st March stands at 365. So overall the updates are positive and the reaction on the stock can be neutral to positive in short term. Vedanta is also in focus. Vedanta Aluminium has expanded its alumina refining capacity to 3.5 million tons per annum. So positive for Vedanta in medium to long term. Suryodaya Small Finance Bank has reported disbursements of rupees 2,340 crores, which is a growth of 39% year-on-year for the March quarter of FY24. Gross advances have grown 41% year-on-year and total deposits have grown 50% year-on-year to rupees 8,650 crores and 7,775 crores respectively. So positive updates from Suryodaya Small Finance Bank as well. RBL Bank's total deposits have grown 22% year on year for the March quarter at rupees 1.03 lakh crores, and gross advances have grown 5% year on year at rupees 85,640 crores. So neutral to positive for RBL Bank as well in short term. GE Power has received orders worth rupees 774.9 crores from Jaiprakash Power, so that's positive for the company in short to medium term. Thomas Cook has inaugurated a new branch in Bhuj in Gujarat to capitalize on the strong and growing demand from Gujarat market. So positive for Thomas Cook in medium to long term. Electronics Mart India has commenced the commercial operations of a new multi-brand specialized store under the brand name Audio and Beyond on 3rd April. So that will be positive for the company in medium to long term. Royal Orchid Hotels has the company's arm has signed an agreement with Masa Hotels for running and operating Hotel Masa, which has 300 keys, a restaurant, a bar, banquet halls, and meeting rooms. So the development is positive for Royal Orchid Hotels for medium to long term. Gufic Biosciences is also in focus. The company has incorporated a wholly owned subsidiary, Vira Life FZE in Dubai for marketing, distribution and sale of pharmaceutical products. So positive for Gufic Biosciences in medium to long term. Apart from this, Veranda Learning Solutions can also be in focus as the company's stake has increased to 51% in Tapasya Educational Institutions. So the development is kind of neutral for the stock in short term. Then some of the bulk deals which have happened in some of the stocks, let's discuss those bulk deals. So in case of MediAssist Healthcare Services, Edelweiss Broking has sold 4.82 lakh shares, which is about 0.7% of the shareholding at rupees 500.02 per share. In case of Edelweiss Financial Services, CLSA Global Markets Pte has bought 2.72 crore shares, which is around 2.88% of the stake at rupees 69.2 per share. While the Pabrai Investment Fund 4LP has sold 72.08 lakh shares, which is 2.88% at rupees 69.15 per share. In this company On Mobile Global, Anshul Saigal has bought 5.32 lakh shares, which is 0.5% of the stake at rupees 75.15 per share. Then some of the key corporate actions for today. So in case of few stocks, the price bands have changed. So in case of HLV Limited, the price band has changed from 10% to 5%. In case of Shipping Corporation of India Land and Assets Limited, the price band has changed from 5% to 20%. Then today is the X or record date for stock split as well as bonus for Cupid Limited. And today is also the X or record date for dividend of Sundaram Clayton and Varun Beverages. So one can focus on all these stocks for today's trade. So this was all about the Daily Morning Podcast. Thank you all for listening.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.